When I saw this image, I was pulling an image to prepare for our profile picture, to promote the show. And I saw this picture of him, and I said, "Oh my, he must be preparing for a movie." You know how they prepare for movies? Their hair has to change, and they got to get into that character. Whoopi said she had to gain weight for Emmett Till's mother, play that. And then there was another Star Trek or whatever she was in where her hair had to be blonde, white. So she's preparing for a role. I was like, pray tell. I know he's preparing for another pimp, or what's the other movie he was in? It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp, or because that hairstyle right there.
Now you know that he's having tax issues, right?
Oh, Lord.
He's saying, well, according to this, they say Terrence. This is on the Shade Room. Terrence Howard talks about his lawsuit against CAA, claims his agents were incentivized to keep his pay low. So let's see this video of him talking about suing. It's on the Shade Room.
That's a lot of money that should have been.
Well, let's go to another one.
I'm just saying.
CAA, Creative Artists Agency, they represented me. Mm-hmm. They also represented some of the people from Big Bang Theory. Mm-hmm. They also did the deal with Fox. Mm-hmm. My show was with Fox. The people from Big Bang was with Fox. Mm-hmm. We had 28 million viewers. They had 11 million viewers. Yeah. They were getting $2 million, damn near $3 million an episode, those white kids that had no name recognition, no Oscar nominations, none of that. We have 28 million viewers, and these jokers are paying me $325,000 an episode. And I'm like, every year I'm asking my agents, what's going on? I didn't know that the packaging deal, my agents were incentivized to keep my pay low, so they'll go to Fox and say no, and they'll say no themselves because they were producers. They owe me over $120 million based on CAA.
That's a lot of money. That should.
Okay. Did you hear anything he said?
What do you mean?
Do you know this whole thing? What's going on?
It sounds like another Monique situation.
But what?
Taraji, they owe me money. We're not getting paid as much as the other group.
If he didn't have that hairstyle, you would have listened to him more, wouldn't you? That's what people are talking about.
Oh my gosh!
Now
I heard what he said.
Why would you get on?
I'm telling you, I thought he was preparing for another movie. That's the only thing I can think of. Like he's gonna be in another movie where his hair has to be like that, pimp down.
They clowning him. That's a chihuahua.
Ooh. Oh, that was him. They
I'm going to read some of the stuff people said. Now he could have a legitimate claim, right? Nobody's talking about that in the comment section. Every comment is about his hair.
How can you take him serious when he's dressed like that?
Somebody said, "Now Shade Room, you knew the real reason why you posted this video."
Who did that? Oh, no.
Somebody said he's sitting up there looking like Ike Turner.
I know. I was like, what the? It's hard out here for
Somebody said he obviously does not want his message to be taken serious.
Thank you.
Somebody said I listened for 3 seconds and then I went right to the comments.
Turned off with that hairstyle.
Somebody said, why would he have this conversation with that wig sitting on the top of his head? How are you supposed to take him serious?
Is that a wig?
Now, somebody said what you said. The journalist is on set of his new film in production featuring a host of A-list actors. Fight.
That's the movie.
That's what that's saying.
That's the only thing I can think
Well,
of.
then I feel you should say that.
Oh my God.
We're here. Then that's her fault. We're here on set with Terrence Howard, his new movie, Fight. Terrence, I'm happy you took time out of filming. I see you still are in makeup to come and talk to us about this serious matter. She set that man up to get talked about. Nobody's even listening to what he's saying. They all talking about about his hairstyle. Don't they say that?
Yes.
When they go, they say, we're on set.
Yes.
We're here on set.
Yes.
We're here on Aliens
Yes.
3.0.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you were trying to. This is another film you're in.
You didn't even have time to take your makeup off, so we appreciate you sitting down with us and having this
We're
conversation.
excited that you got another film coming out. My goodness, can you tell us a little bit about it? I know you probably can't say nothing. At least give us an intro of why he's sitting there with that hair. Oh my God.
Somebody said his hair is like he getting ready to use his pimp hand on her.
But I can slap you.
Somebody said so she's not gonna discuss his luxurious blowout.
She didn't say nothing. Oh my God. Oh my
Somebody
goodness.
said this is Jolene, who Beyonce was singing about. You know what? These people in these comments, let me tell you something. The social media is sending us straight to hell.
Oh my God.
You never saw some people was so funny and until you go to the comment section.
Yes. You'll be like, oh my God, you are comedians.
And
They
people
are so
say stuff
funny.
that I don't even think of. Calling him Jolene.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Oh, I knew when I saw him, I said, Kim, please tell me he is in a role that he's in a movie. And that's what his hair is going to be.
They say his wig got more bounce than New Orleans music. Somebody said that wig is wicked, but at least he's getting this message out. No, he's not. Because I asked you if you figured out what he was talking about. All you looked at was his hair.
He said that wig is wicked. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he don't even want to say nothing. He could say something too. Let's just say for sake of argument.
If she don't say something,
it.
he should say something. He should say, you know what? I'm glad I took time out and I'm making a movie right now. Because I know how y'all are out there in social media. Mm-hmm. I'm making a movie. This not my hair.
Right. I'm playing a part. And the part, it needs this wig on or hair or whatever. He ain't say nothing. He went right into, they paid me that much. They paid the other group that much. They got
now,
more
this
followers.
Is what this person is actually talking about what he said.
Okay.
I believe every word of what he said. Unfortunately, it's a shame. You hire an agency to represent you in your best interest, but they're really working against you and for the larger production company. That's true. Mm-hmm. It's all about the kickbacks. The agency is winning on both sides. So they really don't care about the individual.
Right.
Double dipping is what it's known to be. Bad business practices and backdoor deals. You know what this is? Remember trading spaces or places
with Eddie Murphy and
the company was into stocks, and they took people's money on both sides. It's like a hustler. It's the 2-bit hustler. It's like the guy who takes the bets on the street. He don't care whether you voting for whoever to win,
whatever horse or whatever,
Lakers to win or whatever
team,
or whatever team. He's taking bets on both sides. When they lose, they pay you off. When you lose, you pay them off. And then he makes the money from the fees.
Doing the bets for them.
Doing the bets for you. That's a scheme that's been ran on the street. Everybody knows that. A bookie. That's all these agencies are. They're 2-bit bookies.
So how's this tying into what he's saying?
Because he's saying they booking me. They book me. They my agency.
Yeah.
And they also book somebody who's a competitor or whatever, and they give them more. He was naming the whatever. And then they figure it out where because you can get them for this amount, I'll take a little bit off if you give maybe him a little less. Terrence. So either way, they make money. They're going to make money off of him, and they're going to make money off of the other people. But they got to figure out which one is more valuable to them.
And it's also stemming off of what Erica Alexander said.
Yes.
She hit it right on the nail when she said, we talked about I think we mentioned this too to Wendy the other day. A category, B category, C category. She said there's a category of actors where they can get anybody.
Yeah.
Any black woman.
Yeah.
It don't matter. She don't have to be a high Angela Bassett, but at that level of Denzel, are we willing to invest in Denzel being in this picture? We're going to make more money on him.
Exactly.
So, yeah, Denzel's going to get more money than a C-list or whatever.
And if I'm negotiating, I can have Terrence Howard and Denzel. But I might negotiate with the studio or something and say, well, I'll throw Terrence in there for this, and you can get Denzel.
Now, the sad thing about it is kind of like at my job. I remember working at my company, and all of us who had the same roles and positions, we had the designers, the account execs, and whatever, and you had different levels. They always told us, don't discuss your salary with other coworkers, because you may find out we're doing the same job, but she's getting more than I am, or he's getting more. Maybe I'm not getting as much because I'm a female.
You don't know.
Black. We don't know the reasons behind it.
And you don't know what other incentives.
Yeah, because he's finding out that group,
that's why he's saying
got more money than they did.
Yes. Now, that's why nobody was listening. They were all looking at his hair.
Yeah, which should have been mentioned before we started talking to them. And the interviewer or him, I looked at him and knew he was preparing for a role. I knew that right away.
I figured it out.
He don't wear his hair like that. Y'all know Terrence. He is preparing for a movie. But why they didn't say that? Terrence, what movie you got going out now? We're excited.
But here's the thing. The fact that this is the part that's a problem with Terrence. I wouldn't have sworn on that.
Really?
Terrence is out there sometimes.
Not like that, though.
No, if Terrence Howard walked in with that wig on, and Denzel Washington walked in with that wig on, I would swear up and down Denzel is in a role.
More so than Terrence.
Oh. I wouldn't bet my life that if they said bullet to your head, which one of them is prepared for a role?
You would think Terrence and his behavior and his character.
And I could be wrong. Because Denzel could be wearing his hair like that. But I'm willing to risk it all.
We would bank our check that Denzel is in a role. He was getting ready for a role where he had to wear that wig.
But you could believe Terrence Howard would do that.
I mean, you got a point. I'm thinking it's more like the character in Best Man. Best Man, he'll come out with a wig on in his pajamas trying to get somebody set, But I just, for some reason, I didn't think he was this out there. Like a Kanye wearing some mask over his face. Kanye. That's
what I'm saying. If Kanye came out with a wig on like that, I would think that was real.
Yeah. So he ain't preparing for nothing.
No. Did you see that?
Uh-oh. With Kanye? Oh, no.
Let me see if I can show this. His wife.
What she had on?
Did you see it? That big coat?
No, I saw her coming in she was covering her front area.
No, that's old.
Oh, that's old.
This is today. Kanye.
I wonder if he tells her to wear clothes like this. She can't possibly just wake up and say, I'm going to wear this. Babe, why don't you? Because he used to dress Kim, right?
Yeah, but she didn't wear stuff like this.
I know, but there was stuff she didn't wear before she met him, too.
Do they even have it on here?
It's probably too recent.
Here it is. Blow that up. Make it where you can see her legs, though. Look at that.
I thought it was the other outfit where they said you can see she looked like she was uncomfortable because it was actually see-through and she was covering herself.
She do that all the time.
That one.
But I ain't never seen her wear this big old coat.
Yeah, he must be telling her to. Because he wears mask over his face and weird shoes that got socks with shoes.
Look at that coat.
This woman. I don't know if it's a mixture between him saying, hey, baby, why don't you wear this? Okay, I like that too. I don't know.
So if she came out with that coat on and he came out with that wig that Terrence Howard had on, you would just think that's a normal fashion thing.
Yeah, we would think nothing of it. We would just think he may be on a crazy, path right now. But yeah, I really figured Terrence, for some reason, I took a gamble and I saw that picture. I said, should I use this photo? Because this is something he must be playing a role, practicing a role for. I thought it was part 2 of Hard Out Here for a Pimp. Because that's a pimp daddy style for real. That's Cat Williams. Pimp down. Pimp down.
Wendy says, "Hey, ladies. Hey, Wendy." Justice for All says, "Is he trying to go to a woman's prison?" That's so disturbing.
I don't know what the role is though, but we gonna find out.
Emerald says, "I was gonna say that too, Kim. I just couldn't concentrate on the word on any word he was saying."
Yeah, I think I thought the interviewer.
And Wendy says he looks like Cat Williams.
I fought the interviewer. She didn't
set him up right.
She didn't set it up right.
She set him up to fail.
You knew people was gonna come at him hard and didn't care what he said. And then too, Kim, even if he was with this normal hair and all that, I see what he's saying, but I can't do nothing about that.
No, he's suing him. He's saying why she's asking him about the. See, nobody listened to what he was saying.
I totally missed that because they went over his hair.
His hair.
He's suing.
He's suing.
Yeah, she said that's a lot of money. I did hear her say that. Okay.
All right, so
Terrence,
hopefully he win. If they
right,
did
Terrence.
that, hopefully they,
let us know, dude, that you're wearing that hair for a reason.
Yeah, that was
clean
bad,
it
though.
up. Clean it up.
Well, Dalton Mayer, she's back in